Okay, it's a Monday morning. My employees voted to have the day off today, so we are closed. My kids are in school. Spring break was last week, and so they're back into school this week. But my wife and I decided, well, we're going to go on a date, and we're going to go see if we can find this spot that one of her friends told her about several years ago. And so that's where we're at. We're at the trailhead here. We are in my wife's car, because we had quite a bit of highway driving to do, and I was hoping this road was going to be okay, and for the most part it was. We're probably going to test how well this does in the sand getting out of here, so we're going to cross our fingers and hope for the best for the trek out, but I think we're going to be okay. But right now we've got a hike that way to go see some really cool country, so hang on and we'll go check that out. We're starting to get into the good stuff. All these cool formations here. Really cool. It's not a super hot day, but it's been quite a climb to get up here. I'm grateful it's all going to be downhill headed back, but I think we're just about there. And I'm excited to see what we're going to see. Here's your first pocket. Kind of thought that might happen. Oh my word. Look at all these deep caverns. I think so. There's another deep hole right here. Really cool. And it's cool that there's water in it. I bet that's a pretty rare occasion to have water down in the bottom of all these. Is that good? Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Is that the best? I think Toner's decided she needs to try out every swimming hole. Well, that's a good one. So this, I know, would be absolutely spectacular under some drone footage. Oh, look at that. What is that? See that scaly pattern? I'm guessing that's probably where like lichen started to grow, because I saw lichen growing down there, that same kind of a pattern. Probably the last few years of drought just dried that up and killed it. Anyways, what I was saying is I bet this would look absolutely spectacular with some drone footage. The only problem with that is that we are in a wilderness area, and so I can't send the drone up. No motorized vehicles and drones are included under that criteria. They just want this to be peaceful, serene, quiet. Can't send the drone up this time, but I'll try and do my best to cover it on the ground and give you a good look at all this. It's really cool. Really, really cool.
hike ever.
Right. All these pools of water to jump in. Is it amazing? Yeah. Toner, I don't know if you've been in this one yet. Hey, I don't think you've been in here yet. You gotta get in this one. No? Don't you want to get in that one? I missed it. There you go. That's a good job. Oh, that was really cool. Really neat spot. Lots of cool formations. Those pockets are so deep. Even this right here. Just incredible. We've got one more spot to hit. And there again, I've never been here before. So I don't know what it looks like. But we're going to go see if we can find what I think I should. And I'll show you if I do. Right there is a piece of pottery. You see that? It's got they take their nails. Here, hold that. Take their nails and they push it in. That's what makes that texture right there. But you can tell because it's got a smooth back, and then you kind of look, you can see the layers in there. That's what that is. That's the only piece I've seen so far. There's got to be more out here, but pretty cool. Cool, cool, cool. You can see that stuff out here. I had to bring you over to get a closer look at this. We don't know any other way to describe this other than what looks like a murder scene. And I think you'll kind of know what I mean. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. A jet flying over. So it's obviously not completely untouched by humans and human technology. But anyways, what I was saying, look at all those red spots. Isn't that wild? Connor, you make a great model right there. But even these rocks that have fallen off here, you got all these red spots on it. That is just, I don't know if I've seen anything like that. Really crazy. So I'm sure there's some geologist out there somewhere that can tell me why, if that's like iron oxide or iron something or something that makes those. But we're still exploring around. We don't think we found what we're supposed to. We're about ready to call it a day, but we've got one more loop we need to make and see if the spot we're looking for is there. Is this it? This is not it. Cool, but not what we were expecting. What?
You probably can't see it.
What?
The hole up there.
Guess that could be. Looks like there's two holes there. That is an arch. Yeah, this is really cool. And that is an arch. You can see the light coming through, and I think that hole next to it probably goes through also. I'm not going to climb up there because that all looks somewhat fragile and I'd hate to break it off. Then you've got all these shelves in here that have been cut. Really cool. You can see how fragile they are. Yeah. Looks like sheets of paper.
Yeah.
And I should know because that's my business. Sheets of paper. Toner thinks it looks like great shade. That's crazy. And then all these swirls here. And those thin layers, they wrap all the way around the edge like that. What a cool spot. I'm really happy we came out here today. Probably better get headed back soon though. I've actually got to go into work this afternoon. Our high school is having a sports banquet and they need some posters printed off and some certificates and things like that. So got to make sure I'm back in time to get those done to support our local high school. Look at that. Here's another little arch right up there. I don't know if you can see that. Cool textures, more and more. There's a toner. What a diverse area. Really cool. All of this country. Really cool. And you've got little arches back here too. So you got these, that's an arch there, that's an arch there, coming through. There's one there, tiny little leg holding it up. Even the smallest details. Wow. Okay, ready to head back towards the car?
I'm gonna go towards those rocks over there.
Okay. Make a loop around those. Now we're going to start working our way back to the vehicle via these rocks over here. Might as well see some more cool country as we make our way back. In fact, I see another arch right there. Can you see it? Did you see it? Hopefully you did, because I'm moving on. I'm just standing in the shade, enjoying the cool breeze. I'm not built for the sun the way that my wife is. She really enjoys kind of the hot, and she says that's changed a little bit since she's had kids, but she can just handle the sun and the heat a lot better than I can. Apparently a lot better than Toner can too. Where'd she go? Anyways, we're hanging out here in the shade, this little shady spot real quick, while she's checking out some rocks over there, and then we'll keep on moving. We're headed back and we see this hole that looks like a cave. It's on that red knoll right there, right at the base where the red kind of meets the white. Anyways, we're this close, so my curiosity's got me wondering what it is. I need to go check it out, and then we'll head back to the car. So as I'm getting closer here, it looks too square to be a natural cave. I don't know though. Just gonna have to get right up to it, I guess, and see exactly what I'm looking at. These fins are cool. Look at them running along the edge like that. Isn't nature amazing? So many questions I have on why and how, when, how long, all that stuff. Well, I guess I was wrong on two accounts. It is natural and it's not a cave. It's kind of a little dugout. Here you go. That's it. Doesn't go anywhere. Bunch of rodent poop in there. Nothing too spectacular, but now I know. And I don't have to wonder. Okay, time to beeline back to the vehicles. If I can get down here safely. Ooh. So we've got to get down off of this. Get down off the bench. Can't quite see the cars from here, but they're over there somewhere. My wife is down there. So I'm gonna go meet up with her, and then we're gonna head on back to the car. There you go, right here you can see that lichen kind of forming there on the rock. And I think that's what makes that texture that we were seeing earlier with the little divots in it. My wife said it looked kind of like dinosaur skin. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And this is in the shade here, so it's probably getting enough moisture, but some of those that were up on top I'm assuming just dried out and kind of died off my toner. So that's it. Okay, we're just taking a break in the shade real quick, and then we're gonna keep on moving. That's a good girl. All right, we made it back. That was a great hike. Really enjoyed it up through there. Amazing scenery. I did bring the drone. I was thinking about sending it up, but there's just not much to see right here. And like I said, that wilderness area starts pretty much right over there. So I want to respect all the people that are out there. Well, we only had one other group come out. And so we didn't, like, we saw them for 30 seconds and then just did our own thing, and they did their own thing. So it was great. Practically had the place to ourselves. So really cool. But we're gonna hit the road and head out. So I'm gonna say until next time, lock them in, grab a gear, and well, actually, since we're in my wife's car, I'm gonna say turn off the traction control and lock it into all-wheel drive, and I'll see you in the hills. Tony, you keep running through my shots. I hope I didn't do that a bunch during the walk around, because I had you turned again. But lots of rodent poop in there. Come on. Now I'm upside down. See all these cool formations here. So we should just be... Oh, I got you turned again. And then you got these little arches down here I walked past, didn't even notice. Toner's got to look at everything. Oh, you're turned again. Gotta tie my shoe, Toner. There we go. That way I won't slip and break my neck. Oh, that's recording.